of the game called for Phoenix.
And Devin Booker, where would the Suns' offense be without him?
Probably bottom of the league if no Devin Booker slides on that Suns jersey. One of the purest shooters in the league and one of the most phenomenal young scorers that's come along maybe since Kevin Durant.
Cousins against Ayton. Oubre outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Rubio. One deep. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Green. Kuzma passes to LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Booker with it. Now Green defending. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. LeBron leading the charge.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knocked away. And Saric kicks to Booker. Down low. And that time, also a missed shot. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points from outside here in the first.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's a look at some stats for James. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, 27 points per, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
They get it back. Los Angeles leading by 17. Cousins, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And Kuzma slams it in.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. We take a look at Green. Second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Now, here's Oubre. 9 points last game. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. Pushing it up. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, AD, such a soft-spoken guy. He does a lot of work in the offseason to improve every facet of his game and then steps in with tremendous confidence every season to show off all the hard work that he's put in.
And he makes the first.
When you take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA. And the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
The 3 in a 10, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really setting the tone early with their 3-point shooting.
Rubio, the pass to Bridges. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here is Rubio. After the basket by Los Angeles, here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Davis has got 14 points.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
And Booker kicks to Oubre. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And stolen by James. Ahead, and the dunk by James.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Offensive rebound, James, and the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Here's Rubio, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing. But there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
That's fair.
We would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor. And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate their shooting form, Kevin. But in terms of sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus.
There's no doubt. Here's Booker, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Shot to stop the run. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, if Booker gets that kind of room out there, he's got the green light. He's had it since he came in the league.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. And here's Green outside. Traps in the tray. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And stolen by Kuzma. Jumps up, and Green slams it in.
Well, not a road runner with his speed, but Green really has an understanding of how to execute and get wide on the break.
Knocked loose. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by LeBron. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 steals.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 16-point lead against Brooklyn.
All around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing spacing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow.
Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Cousins. Ooh, that's offensive interference. Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Kelly Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Ayton against Davis. And it's Baines missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who could play at such a high level offensively. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in.
Nabbing another steal.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Poked away. Booker against Green. Ayton, the pass to Booker. From deep three-point range.
Well, you can see why Green is considered this classic 3-and-D type player we talk about today. Challenges the shooter that time.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. I say it's Shaq-like. Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They're all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cut. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, love it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Look, it's a broken record game plan on Green to take away the outside shot. So what does he do? Wiggles.
He swipes the ball away again.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unnabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. Well, Brent, you look at the size and athleticism of DeMarcus Cousins, and you can forget just how skilled he is.
Well, the interesting part about Cousins, and as his career goes on, especially coming off the injury, Kevin, what does he rely on? Well, when he came into the league, as you said, he had that skill set. He's going to rely more and more on that ability to shoot the ball and to still make plays so that he's still an impact player in the NBA.
Man, And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Saric outside. Pass to Oubre. It's tipped. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And another steal for him.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And Green gets it to go.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers. And like this guy, still in disbelief of how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
Pounding defensively, just up in his guy all night long.
And Hendricks making a change.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season, putting up about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Bridges kicks to Booker. The pass to Jerome. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets in a foul trouble. See the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the Summer League where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing them.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him. It was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. I love it.
The Suns making a change here. Carter's checked in. James looking it over. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Jerome. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics. Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
LeBron, that's a two. Oh, could be
That is fun to watch. He lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Carter outside. To the paint.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Kaminsky misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Kuzma slams it in.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Sharch is checked in for Aaron Baines. James, the pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And Davis throws it down.
Kind of fun to watch AD on these nights start to take over. He's doing that in these sequences.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here. Okobo's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And the big man, the Brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Okobo, the pass to Sharch, to end the drought, and he sinks the layup. Sharch has got his first basket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Green. Again, Los Angeles.
No doubt he's got the feels in this one. Green isn't always the most consistent shooter, but he's locked in tonight.
Tipped away. Okobo, a rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by James.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I was thinking about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can do.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's a Kobo. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-back's a part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
You want it, nearly lost my breath and myself all at once. The more you talk, the more I speak to myself. They say it's bad for my health, you can tell, but I'm almost there.